everyone, my name is Steph. This is the Novelty Corner, and today I have some more picture book recommendations for you. I'm starting this as a new series where I recommend 3 to 5 picture books based around a theme and share them with you. In my first video I did share that a lot of these will have an Australian spin, but they won't be limited to Australian books either. So today's theme is kind of a cross between books that focus on inclusion but also books that focus on a positive way to view the world and to view difference amongst people. One of these includes a relatively new release. The others are books that I have read previously before and just utterly adore them. But I wanted to focus on something that's really uplifting and that gives a positive message to kids that it's okay to be different and that you bring an inner strength to everything that you do based on your own experiences, your own strengths. The first book that I want to talk about is a recent release. I received this for review from Scholastic. It's called You Are Enough. It is written by Margaret O'Hare, it's illustrated by Sofia Cardozo, and it's inspired by the story of Sofia Sanchez, who is a young girl with Down syndrome. This is a book about inclusion and recognizing that no two people are the same, that everyone's different, and that everyone brings something to the world by being different. And it's utterly gorgeous. It has a really positive message. There is a lot of really great information in this book. There's a foreword from Sophia, as well as some notes at the back for parents, educators, and kids around Down syndrome and what that means, and also some information about how you can talk about Down syndrome with kids and some resources for it. But mostly this is a really positive message around embracing your differences and being proud of yourself and not being afraid to share that with the world, which is why I loved it. The next one I want to share is a book about feelings. It's called In My Heart, and I'm pretty sure this is an international title, so this one should be fairly easy for people to find. It's a book of feelings by Jo Whittock and illustrated by Christine Rousey, and it has those cutout pages, so this is a very nice sensory type of book. Each page of the book goes through and we explore all the layers of the heart, and we do it through colors but also through feelings. So things like my heart is full of feelings, big feelings and small feelings, loud feelings and quiet feelings, and it just goes through. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, kids love these cutouts where you can just peek through them, but this is also really great to unpack slowly with both young kids and old kids, and you can do so many amazing things where you talk about colors as feelings, where you talk about big moments and quiet moments. And it's just a gorgeous book. It's not one you'd race through. It's definitely one you'd read slowly and maybe page by page and not all the pages in one go. So I really love to share this one because it's such an important book. And then the next 2 books are books by the same author and illustrator duo, and they're Australian. The author is Davina Bell, and the illustrations are by Alison Colpoys, and we have Under the Love Umbrella and also All the Ways to Be Smart. So I'm going to start with Under the Love Umbrella. This one is all about celebrating the people in our lives that we love, and that even when we have bad times, we have people there to support us and to be our cheerleaders. It's just got such a great message, and the cool thing about these illustrations is, one, they're beautiful and whimsical, but they always have these pops of fluoro color which just stands out. This is really great when it's read aloud by an adult to a child, because it really is the adult saying, no matter what happens in life, no matter what you do, I'm here. I will always be here to welcome you and hold you underneath my love umbrella, and it's just gorgeous. Quite often when we do this, we celebrate by making an umbrella, and then we draw the people who we would include under our love umbrella. It's a really great conversation starter. I actually taught this book remotely with the kids this year, and we had a great time talking about it. And then All the Ways to Be Smart, I actually received this for a review a couple of years ago, and I was so glad that I reviewed it because it is a beautiful book that celebrates the different ways that people are smart, as it says on the title. It acknowledges that some people are book smart and some people are math smart, and they know numbers and they can do all of these things, but not everyone's like that, and that doesn't hinder how you interact with the world or the value that you bring to the world. It does really celebrate the fact that, some people are smart because of the way they share and care with others, or the way that they pick their clothes, or the way that they include people if they're feeling shy, or they're smart because they are really good at drawing things, or they're being kind to other people, and it's just one of the most stunning little books. I will say I have used this with my students, and it does go over their head a little bit because when we talked about the ways that they were smart, it can be a little bit cerebral, but it is a really great conversation starter, and it is a really important book to read to kids from a young age so that they recognize that they have so many inner things about them and so many skills and passions that make them who they are. This is just an absolutely gorgeous book. And again, it has those pops of fluoro color, which really makes it stand out and makes it really fun to look at. All right, so those are the recommendations for today. In the comments, I would love to know if you have read any of these books or if you're planning on picking them up. Alternatively, feel free to share a title of a book that you know that celebrates inclusion, diversity, difference. I'd love to hear about it. It doesn't have to be a picture book, but I would love that if it is, because I love adding to that collection because I think they're really valuable books. Otherwise, I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.